What's happening, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the newest flanker from Jean Paul Gaultier from the Male collection. This is going to be Aviator. If you guys want to hear all about this new release, stick around. It's coming up next. Welcome back to another fragrance review. I am Max Forti. If you guys like to make a great first impression, smelling good is definitely a great way to do that. In today's video, we're going to talk about the newest iteration of the collection of Male flankers. This is going to be Aviator 2020 release. Comes in a metal tin, just like all the other flankers, the other Jean Paul Gaultier Males. It has this reddish podium where the fragrance sits perfectly, and it's going to be the Aviator greenish kind of a theme here that we're looking at. The bottle itself is going to be the same Male torso. It's going to be like a greenish, like an army green with the navy blue stripes. Male Aviator, not yet available here in the US. I was able to get myself a bottle to test, to wear, and review it for you guys. It's not a sponsored video, but I'm glad I have gotten a bottle to review for you guys. Now, this fragrance should be hitting market very soon here in the US, and it's probably going to retail about $100, give or take, for the 100 ml. I think this is going to be another limited edition, so if you like the scent, definitely grab it when you can. Let's get into the fragrance scent itself. What do we get from Aviator 2020 release, Male Aviator? Now, the fragrance opens up really nice. One thing is for sure here, it does smell good. It's going to smell nice. The only difference here that I get with this fragrance than other flankers of Male is going to be that violet leaf, which perhaps adds this really nice scent profile. The fragrance had potential, just like I reviewed for you guys last year, Le Beau, the Beautiful, which had that beautiful coconut accord. I really loved that fragrance. It fell short when it came to the performance. I think Jean Paul Gaultier really missed the mark with that particular fragrance. It could have been a home run had that fragrance been a little bit stronger in performance and that coconut accord had been a little bit more amped up. Now let's talk about what does Male Aviator smells like. It opens up with that violet leaf, very prominent here. You have a mint accord that supposedly is listed as a note. It's not a very minty fragrance. You get a little bit of a minty herbal feel to the scent. There is bergamot in here, which adds that citrus opening. The violet is present throughout the life of the fragrance, but it's ever so smooth. It's not a really, predominant, harsh violet. It is a nice violet in the background. I do feel a little bit of a tonka feel here that adds sweetness, perhaps in Broxton. All those elements that have been quite popular in the fragrance world over the past few years is definitely present here. After the first hour or so, where the introduction is going to start to fade away and you're going to be left off with the heart, the herbal, green, violet feel, it's going to be a little bit creamy as well with the introduction of the sandalwood note that will play a role into the fragrance, and that's about it. The dry down, it's going to be a rather boring, sweet, faint violet that's creamy, a little bit sweet, and a little bit creamy. That is about it. That's all you get with this fragrance. It's not a bad smelling fragrance, but when I compare this to all the other flankers of Male, this is definitely the least interesting for my nose. I did like Eau Fraiche, I loved Outremal, but I think over the past couple years with the last iterations and flankers of the Males, I think this is definitely one that falls flat to my nose. When it comes to all the different Jean Paul Gaultier Males, this is going to sit in the background. I'm probably not going to reach out to this fragrance as much. I have been wearing this for daily wear, for office wear, and it does quite well in that department because, again, another missed mark here is performance. The fragrance actually lasts about 6 to 7 hours on my skin, pushes well for the first hour, hour and a half. Then it's going to retain this nice sillage scent bubble to the scent, but it's going to remain very, very close to your skin. People are going to have to get really close to you to be able to smell you, which is good for the office setting. You don't want anything too monstrous, too beastly performance-wise. So this fit the bill really well for, I think, daily wear and office wear. I think it's going to be a more mature scent because of that violet leaf that gives this almost like a bitter kind of a nuance to the scent. It's not going to be very playful, very sweet. If you're looking for something like Outremal, look elsewhere. This is definitely going to be an antithesis to that particular fragrance. It's quite the contrary in the other end of the spectrum. Overall, if I had to give Male Aviator a rating here based on uniqueness, on lasting power, performance, price point, I'd give this particular fragrance a 6 3/4, not even a 7 to warrant myself another purchase. I think anything above a 7 is quite good. Anything above an 8 is very good. Above a 9 is excellent. And 10, I think it's a masterpiece. So this is definitely a 6 3/4, not even a 7 to my nose. Again, my least favorite from all the different Male flankers. Unfortunately, I'd love to come here and say, well, this is a sensational fragrance, an amazing release for 2020. but it is rather a boring scent from Jean Paul Gaultier. And I hope to see better things from Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male flankers, because I do enjoy the whole house of Jean Paul Gaultier, in particular the Le Male collection. That's all I have for you guys today on a new Jean Paul Gaultier Aviator. Please let me know down in the comments if you guys like this fragrance. If you have tried, I'd love to read your comments in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for a lot more, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell icon. That way you'll never miss out on future videos, new releases just like this, straight into your feed. And as always, remember, fragrance is emotion. It's an extension of your personality, so choose your scent wisely. Keep on spraying, and I'll see you guys in the next one.